Hey Jaguars, Ms. Ham here. I hope that everybody is having a great week, and I'm really excited to offer a new opportunity for you. So throughout this course, we have focused on the analysis of conflict and compromise over time. As we wrap up our course together, we are going to be submitting a final assessment specifically around the driving question: how have conflict and compromise contributed to the development of political, socioeconomic, and cultural aspects of American society? So as we begin working on this assessment, I would like for you to know that it is a requirement for you to write a formal essay or a formal paper on this topic. This paper will be required to be 4 to 6 pages double-spaced, which is approximately 1,000 words, and should be in MLA format. Now, as we talk about this assignment, I need for you to hear me say very clearly, I do not need for you to summarize the course for me. Instead, what I need you to do is to analyze and articulate your knowledge and connections throughout the course as we look specifically at conflict and compromise as it has developed in the political, socioeconomic, and cultural aspects of American society. Now, I don't know about you, but when someone says to me, all right, it's time to write a paper, there's a little bit of anxiety that is induced as a result of that. And so I am currently sitting in the library with Mr. Spencer
Tart,
okay, and so we're sitting here together in the library, and Mr. Tart is here to provide you guys with an additional resource to really help you with this paper. Now, this is a very neat opportunity specifically for our online history course, as this is a new tool that is being launched through Johnston Community College. I'm really excited about this opportunity, as you guys are not only going to get to benefit from this, as you will be receiving extra credit if you do take advantage of this opportunity, but you also will be able to provide feedback from the student perspective. As you guys know, throughout this course, we've tried on a lot of new things. We've tried things, I've asked for feedback, and together as a learning team, we have found our success. So here is another opportunity for you to learn, grow, reflect, and connect. And Mr. Tart, I'm going to hand it over to you.
All right, thank you. All right, as already mentioned, I'm Spencer Tart. I'm the Public Services Librarian here at JCC, and I just want to show you our new Jaguar Writing Portal. So bear with me just a second while I get to that. All righty. So you will be getting a link to this soon in your email, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you where it is. Just some basic information. On this front page, if something's not working, please call this number here to access the Academic Skills Center, and we'll make sure that everything works for you. All right, so after you hit the start button, I just need you to fill out some basic information: student name, JCC email, your phone number, your JCC ID number, as well as your course number and prefix. So for this class, that would be
History 131.
All right, History 131. So you put that right there, as well as your instructor name. So Ms. Han will go in there. Next, I need you to put your due date here, so this will help us make sure we can get to you as quick as possible.
And that due date will be July 7th for anyone that is unsure.
Okay, yep, so go ahead and put July 7th in there. We'll do that as a test. So for example, if I was going to fill this out, I'd put my name and then my email. And it is important to use your JCC email. If you don't, it won't go through. So make sure you do that. And then for phone number, and just fill it out like you normally would. And then the due date there, and then this next part is the important one, this question here, where it says what type of writing assistance are you looking for. Now if you're in the weeds and you need a whole lot of help on actual writing, like how to do your grammar and mechanics and things like that, you want to use this writing assistant help here. And once you click on that, it will ask you what type of paper you're writing, what assistance are you looking for, so things like grammar and mechanics, introduction and conclusions, things like that specifically that you're looking for. Now if you need some subject content review, so just as an example in history class, if you're writing about the Revolutionary War and what started it, and you want somebody to look over it and tell you, hey, you probably need to mention the Boston Tea Party in this, we'll have one of our history tutors look over that to make sure your content is where it needs to be. So those are the two you'll most likely need to choose from. There's also a section for citation help. So if you're new to MLA or unsure of how to use MLA, go ahead and click on that and fill that out, and one of your librarians, probably either me or one of my colleagues, will look at that and get you some help there as well. So those are the three we're going to focus on today. So let's just say you did need some writing assignment help. Click on here, and as we just saw, yours is supposed to be 4 to 6 pages, so you could click on either one of these two really, but we'll do the 5+ pages. You need MLA. We also want you to write a brief description of what you're working on up here, and that is required. You have 1,000 characters to do that. Also, any special instructions from your instructor. In this case, I think it's pretty straightforward, but sometimes you might get something where someone says to use MLA, but they want you to do an APA style reference page or something like that. So anything that's special from them that you want us to know, please put in that box as well. And then lastly, you pick your style of paper. You are doing a research paper. And then you can select up to 3 areas that you need help in. So I'm going to say I want to make sure my resources are good, that I have good transitions, and that I need help with my main idea thesis statement. And then on this drop-down box here, we will ask that you use a Microsoft Doc or DocX file. That's the easiest way for us to give you feedback. So please use one of those. Let's see, I don't think I have one on this computer to upload, but what you would do is upload there, and it'll go in and hit submit, and from there we'll get it on our end and we'll get it back to you. It takes normally about 48 hours to get feedback, so keep an eye on your JCC email for that, and we'll get it to you as soon as we can.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Tart. I'm really, really excited about this opportunity to collaborate with you. I think that oftentimes we don't work together often enough. I think that there's a lot of resources available at the library and the Academic Skills Center that can benefit students even outside of the English classroom. And so Jaguars, let's see what you're made of. Let's use these resources so that we can provide feedback. So again, don't forget your unit, your class assessment, your course assessment is going to be due on July 7th. Okay, 4 to 6 pages. Extra credit will be provided if you guys use this tool, as well as a survey will be sent out to you guys to provide feedback on this tool, what worked best for you, what didn't work, so that we can continue to better our practices and continue to personalize and enhance learning for you. So thank you guys so much, and we're excited to work together.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I look forward to hearing from you all.